Wagwan farms, Medea. I'm from on the studio face, so I don't know what time it is. So in today's video, I'll be doing a tutorial on a medium-sized knotless, and the client requested calf length, so I don't know she got have it on her calf. So if you don't want to see the final look, please stay tuned. And if you're new to the channel and you're liking my content so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on to be notified every time I post a video. And if you're not already in the farms or already a part of the family, don't forget to like, comment, and share. So as I said, stay tuned. Okay farms, let's get straight into the video. So for this particular hairstyle, I'll be using 5.5 pack of expression braids, and y'all already know I don't like using pre-stretched braids, so I'm going ahead and stretching my braids by myself. You want to make sure that you stretch your braid as good as possible, so whenever you're plaiting out your braids, it's not pulling out or whatever. Now I am going ahead and sectioning out my first row that I'm going to begin with, and y'all already know I am applying my jam to get a clean and straight part. So I apply the jam, then I part it all over back again. So here I am applying jam to my first braid that I'm going to begin with. Now this is how I create my knotless braids, guys. I don't know if there's another way, but this is how I do my knotless braids. So when time you section the hair in 3, you basically want to add a good amount of braid because it is medium size. Now I apply braids about 3 to 4 times. If I don't get the thickness that I want, I'll apply another piece of braid. So I didn't get the thickness that I want, so now I am applying another piece of braid to continue. Now I am on to my second braid, and I apply my jam and straighten up my part. Then I'm going to start off with my jam. So I apply the wax to the client's hair, and then I start my knotless braid. I didn't show you guys when I am plaiting out the ends in these two, but sometime down the line you will see me plaiting out the ends. The client requested calf length, as I already said in the intro, so I'll show you guys how tall it is sometime down the line. Okay fam, so if you haven't subscribed to the other channel, you can click the link in the top right corner to reach to the other channel. And if you're new to the channel, guys, I'm asking you guys please to subscribe to the other channel. If you're already here, I'm asking you to subscribe to the other channel for me, please. If you don't want to click the link in the top right corner, the link will be down in my description box down below. The name of the channel is Freestyle JA. There will be a lot of tutorials over there, things that I know you guys want to know and things that you guys want to learn. So you can click the link in the description box down below to subscribe to the other channel at Freestyle JA. now I am on to my second row basically, and I prefer to start with the corner ones because it is easier to go along. Sometimes when I want to measure it fully, I will start in the middle, but it's rare when I do that. I prefer to start at the corner ones. Right here I'm just adding more braids to get the length that the client desires, and I'll add braids straight through till I reach her calf. For all the competitors that are in the competition, you guys are doing good so far, so keep that up. For all the small braidies that have been reaching out to me, guys, I really appreciate it. You guys are doing good so far. If there's anything that I can help with, feel free to reach out to me. Yes, I will answer you guys. I'm willing to help you guys, and I'm willing to support you guys. So for everyone that has been reaching out to me with their styles, sending me videos and pictures, I really appreciate it, and I am willing to help you if you need any help. So you can continue doing that because I love to see it. Like, I really love to see it, and I do support you guys. I see someone saying that, oh my gosh, she subscribed back to her subscribers. Yes, I do subscribe back to you guys because support goes where support comes from. I didn't get the thickness that the client desires, so I am adding another piece of braid right there. I know I wonder how to see the length and whatever, but sometime down the line I am going to show you guys the length. It's really long because she requested calf length. And now I am on to another row. I did that row off camera because I didn't want the video to be too long and drawn out, so I did that row above her ears off camera. Now I am on to this row, and remember guys, I prefer to start from the corner ones. Look how I add the braid. I am sure you guys can see. So basically I wrap the braids around my finger, or put it underneath my finger and continue plaiting or continue braiding. And you want to add as much braid to get the thickness that the client desire. I keep telling you guys that, you know, some of your braid them thick and some of them thin, it's not going to look good. You don't want the end of the braid to be too thin, like whenever you look at it, like you can see like the braid them look meager or something. So you just want to add as much braid to get a thickness in the end. You don't want the end part to be thick as the roots. Now I am onto the second braid in this row, and that's how I separate the client's hair in 3. Then I hold it like, if you can plait, I think you guys can do knotless braid if you can plait, but I understand that most of you guys having problem when you're adding the braid. Yes, it's pretty easy. You just have to learn a good technique when adding braids, because persons add braid different ways. So fams, as I said before, if you haven't subscribed to the other channel, I am asking you guys please to go ahead and subscribe for me, and there will be a lot of tutorial that I know you guys want to see, learning tips, etc. So you can click the link in the top right corner to subscribe to the other channel, or you can click the link in my description box down below. The name of the channel is Freestyle JA. I don't want you guys to go ahead and searching for the channel because there's no content on the channel as yet, so you might not find it. It might bring you to a different channel, so you can just click the link in my description box down below, or you can click the link in the top right corner, the suggestion tips at the top right there. Yes, you can click that link to reach to the other channel. I think I'm going to do a tutorial for you guys on how to add braids, how to start your cane rows using invisible braids, how to rope twist. I think I'm going to do a video for you guys showing you all the steps. I think that video is a beginner friendly video, so I'm going to do that video for you because I realize most of you guys are reaching out to me on Instagram and asking me, oh, you cane row, oh, you add braid, oh, you rope twist, and so I am planning to do a beginner friendly video for you guys. I hope it helps, or everything that you wanted to learn or wanted to know is in that video. So you can go ahead and comment down below what you want me to put in the beginner friendly video, or what you want to see, or what exactly you guys want to learn. Right now I am completing the last braid in this row, and right now I'm just adding braids. Okay, so my client requested center parts, so right here I am just creating my center part to close off my knotless medium size scarf length braid. So right here I'm just applying jam, then straighten up my part. You guys already know I do that, and I hope you guys do that as well. So as I said, I prefer to start with the ones in the front or the corner. So here I'm just taking up my edges, separate the braid in 3, then I start adding my braid, and you want to catch the root as tight as possible. Knotless braid is not supposed to be tight. It's not tight when I'm done in it, but you want to get a good grip of the client's ear itself to start adding your braid, because if you don't get a good grip of the client's ear itself when you start adding your braid, and you realize when you plait out it'll go look loose, like it's not neat enough. So if you can look at that, it's not tight. She's comfortable. I think she's taking a nap right here. I'm not sure what she's doing. No, she's not sleeping. She's awake. But you can see that she's not feeling any pain. It's not too tight. I'm not pulling her hair. Okay guys, I think you can see how I add the braid right here, so watch keenly what I did. Put the braid under my finger. That finger that you see sticking out right there, it's not really holding on to anything, so that's where I put the braid. I place the braid under my finger. I do not know, what do you call this finger? Your pointing finger, I think. The pointing finger, I put the braid under that finger. You can correct me if I am wrong. And as I said before, you have other stylists that apply their braids different, but this is how I get my braids done. Watch gap in her teeth. So guys, this is the last and final braid. This is the last one. Then I am going to my trimming and hot water. I already plait the ends out, so no, I didn't have to sit down and plait out the ends. If you're working by yourself and you know you have to plait out the ends by yourself, it's best you plait out the ends when you start each one. It doesn't make sense that you plait in the braid and leave it to plait out the ends after. To me, that make the work harder, and when time you finish braiding all of the client's head, you have to say, my god, me I forgot plait out the ends them now. So when time you think you finish the ear, no, you have to go to the ends them. So what I did, I plait the ends out at the same time. I didn't leave them to say I'm going back to them. I plait them out at the same time. So here I am just trimming the client's hair. You want to trim off as much of the loose hair as possible, because braid itch, like literally it itch. So you want to take off all the loose hairs that you can see. I think someone asked me before if I trim all the braids. Yes, I trim all the braids one by one. I trim all of them. I didn't leave out any. I did not trim them 2 by 2. I trim all the braids one by one because I want them to trim as neat as possible, and I want to take off as much loose hair as I can. So I trim all the braids one by one. No matter how long it's gonna take me, I trim them one by one because I want them to look neat. And I don't want, like, when time the client braids start getting stale or it start wear out, you can see the ear them start stick out back. Because I noticed that some stylists doesn't trim the ear, they just apply mousse the mousse is going to hold it down for a while but after a while it will start show up but the ear them that didn't trim. So I trim all my braids one by one. Now I'm going ahead and hot water my client's braid. Oh my god, I am so sorry. The steam was burning her. This cup now is my braiding cup, so guys, do not ask. It's a cup that I only use for braiding. Now I am applying hot water basically to the root. So what I did was I dipped the towel in the hot water, then I just gently wiped it on top of the braids. Now I am creating some edges. I am giving her some octopus edges. Basically, I'm doing octopus edges and sweep. So you know you have edges where you just sweep them in, and this one that I'm creating here is an octopus edges. That's what I know it of. If you know it as another name, well, I don't know. But this is an octopus edges, guys. There. That's what I call an octopus edges. Now I apply Eco Gel. I made my edges with styling wax. Now I apply Eco Gel over the edges. Now I am applying my oil sheen. And guys, you have made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Tell me how I did, and I hope y'all remember to subscribe to the other channel. The link will be in my description box down below. So my client got the style that she desired, calf length medium size knotless braids, and she's loving it. Peace out.